I don't know if you've come across it recently, but many people are trying to have AI teach them makeup. So today, I decided to give it a try as well. I asked for something simple yet elegant, suitable for square and round faces. The result was that it suggested a clean makeup look inspired by Song Jia, and it clearly organized the key points of the makeup. It even emphasized that the focus is on using makeup to fake the three-dimensionality of bone structure and elongating the brows and eyes to adjust the face's proportions. I have to say, it seems like it knows a thing or two. Let's follow its guidance and give it a try today. In the first step, it clearly stated that the base makeup should de-emphasize roundness and highlight the bone structure. It also provided key points for contouring, so let's quickly apply the base makeup first, starting with concealing the dark circles. In the first step, it directly provided contouring, which was quite unexpected for me. It felt like, hey, I've sorted out the most important parts for you, just go ahead and apply them. Start with contouring. And foundation. Remember to choose a lighter one, because I feel that Song Jia's makeup always has that particularly natural, simple, and elegant vibe. For setting the makeup, we also apply a thin layer, not too heavy. The key to contouring is that it mentions using a grey-brown contour, so I directly used the Omega Grey-Brown Original from the MAC small gold box. I remember my first contour in college was this one. This color is made to be very suitable for Asians. It doesn't look dirty on the face. Do you see how it looks on the face? No, on my hand, when you apply this color, you blend it out like this. You see, after blending it out here, it looks very natural. This shadow effect starts with the jawline, sweeping from below the earlobe along the jawbone, towards the corner of the mouth, but don't sweep all the way to the chin. Next is the line from the middle of the ear to the corner of the mouth, along the cheekbone. This step of sweeping contouring diagonally, he said, is to enhance the three-dimensional effect of the face. If the forehead is relatively wide, you can sweep contouring along the edge of the hairline. He also specifically told me how to address a low nose bridge. He emphasized again to use a grey-brown contour, so we will still use this Omega palette. He said to start sweeping from below the brow towards the sides of the nose bridge. The key is to deepen the contour at the nose bridge, and gradually lighten it towards the tip of the nose. Sweep contouring on both sides of the nose tip, and draw a V under the nose tip to shorten it. Look, from the front, doesn't my nose look very straight and natural after contouring? But take a look from the side. Ignore the glasses mark on my nose. From the side, there are no harsh lines. And the overall light and shadow are very soft. For the highlight part, we'll directly use the ginger highlighter from the small gold box, which was incredibly popular before. It says on it to start from the nose bridge. Combining these two products really makes them the ultimate duo in the contouring world. Look at my nose bridge here after applying it. It has a very translucent highlight, not purely matte. Can you see it? It has that dewy, watery glow when it catches the light, especially transparent. For the tip of the nose, it says to use a smaller amount of highlighter to avoid making the nose bridge appear short. Learn something new. Learn something new. I didn't expect to learn makeup tips from AI. I feel like this highlight is the finishing touch to the entire nose contouring. After applying these two highlights, the nose seems to stand out prominently on the face. Let's take a look at the overall effect. Indeed, the bone structure of the face becomes much more pronounced. For the eyebrows, he said to extend the eyebrow shape, move the arch back to the extension line of the outer edge of the pupil, set the arch at this position, and the end of the eyebrow should be slightly higher than the beginning. Because I noticed Song Jia's makeup, her eyebrows are usually very dark, so here I first use a dark color as a base. Bai even specifically emphasized that the eyebrows should be drawn a bit lower to increase a heroic look, and it really works. He even understands this. And then I thought of using mascara to brush his eyebrows to make them look wilder, because if you look at Song Jia, her entire eyebrows have that distinct, defined look. As for the eye makeup part, it says to vertically enlarge and elongate the eye shape. The lower eyeshadow should gradually blend from the outer corner of the eye towards the center. At the tail end, it should connect with the contour of the upper eyeshadow. It mentions deepening the eye socket area as well as the outer corner triangle area here. The eyeshadow used is a brown earth tone. Since I noticed that the blush part also suggests using a more subdued blush, I decided to use this palette for both the blush and eyeshadow. Bam! The name of this product fits perfectly with today's clean aesthetic. Here you need to use inner eyeliner to fill in the lash roots, and I plan to use this black eyeshadow as a substitute, as it feels more natural than a gel pencil. The outer eyeliner starts from the middle of the eye, gradually deepen towards the back, then slightly lift at the outer corner of the eye. And remember to deepen the inner corner a bit. I want to deepen the lower lash roots myself. Although it suggests focusing on applying false lashes to the back half, I noticed that Song Jia's usual makeup doesn't typically include false lashes, so I thought we could just focus on applying mascara to the back half. This also aligns better with our everyday makeup look. Then, for the lower lashes, I also want to apply a little bit. Next, notice how Song Jia's aegyo-sal under eye area is quite prominent, so I want to enhance it myself. I'll use this Omega shade to create a wider aegyo-sal shadow. and then use this ginger shade to brighten the front half of the aegiosol. For the blush, continue using this shade, sweeping from the highest point of the cheekbone to the temples. You see, this baked powder is really delicate on the skin with no powdery feel, and it adheres very well. For the lip makeup, it suggests extending the lip shape to enhance the aura. Use a lip liner to slightly extend the corners of the mouth outward and make the Cupid's bow more defined. This balances the roundness of the face. Then choose a matte mauve lipstick to avoid using bright lip gloss. The AI makeup ends here, and it truly is a very imposing straw makeup. However, I noticed a small detail that the AI missed. If you look at Song Jia's face from the side, there's a very noticeable scissor-shaped blank space. Additionally, the forehead, cheeks, and chin have a very plump and bright appearance, so I want to use this piece of ginger here to emphasize the blank spaces and highlight the protruding areas in the middle of the face. We can use this fan-shaped brush on the inner side of the cheekbones, lightly sweeping a layer. You see, this highlight looks very natural. Look at how this makeup, after adding a few detailed highlights, really stands out. Doesn't it look more three-dimensional and translucent? And the clean and sharp sense of bone structure is also more apparent. Next, I'll follow what he said to create a hairstyle.